Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is a color corrected versus non-color corrected makeup video. Can you guys tell the difference which side is and isn't? Just stay tuned and you'll see me slowly beat my face. Don't forget to check out all my content on Instagram and Pinterest. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector. It looked really orangey to me. I thought it was going to be red for some reason. I don't know. I haven't reviewed it or seen any reviews on it or anything. I just knew that I wanted to find something cheap to kind of test out color correcting on my face. So I'm just going to do the left side as color corrected and the right side as non-color color corrected for the remainder of this video. So I'm using Fix Plus, and I'm just using a regular beauty blender, like the Beauty Blender brand, and I'm just going in, and you'll kind of tell that I'm kind of adding product because I'm not very confident as to how much I actually need, but I do see my problem areas and I'm very much aware of them. So as I'm going, I'm kind of like adding more and then kind of tweaking certain areas, and I have hyperpigmentation, so my face, when I get pimples or any type of discoloration, I used one of those creams that kind of gets hair removal off your face on my upper lip, and it darkened it. So things like that do peek through my makeup. So I kind of figured after someone had commented about color correcting, I was like, oh, you know what, that'd be a really good video to kind of check out and see the differences and if you can really tell. So as you can see, I'm kind of like looking and trying to tweak in which areas I need the most help. And then I'm just going to go over all those areas with my beauty blender and just simple Fix Plus on there, just to keep it set and nice and moist. So yeah, I'm just going in and blending everywhere that I can. I could have probably put a little bit more under my eye, and probably slightly more around my lip, but you'll kind of tell more in the video as to why in a second. So the foundation I decided to use was the Fenty Beauty, just because it's more of a sheer foundation, and it's the only sheer one that I really have left out of my makeups, whereas the Huda Beauty is thicker and it actually does cover your face a lot more, where you don't really need that much color correcting if I was to use that foundation. So I'm going in with just a Sephora brush, my foundation brush that I use in all my videos, and I go really fast with my foundation. I'm not patient with my makeup, so I am when I feel like it, but that day was not the day. Anyways, so I'm just going on the left hand side over, and then the right hand side just regular makeup. So I don't know if you can tell with just foundation at this point, but the left hand side is slightly more covered under my eye. You can tell, not so much around my lips yet. But you will when the concealer is on. You can definitely tell the difference between the left and the right hand side. Don't worry about my brows, that's a video for another time. But I'm just going to go ahead and fix all that after. So at this point of the video, it's with concealer, and I'm just using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer that I had mentioned before, that I absolutely love. And this is obviously the left hand side is the color corrected side. And I could already tell, just because I obviously know how to do my makeup on my own face, that the left hand side is getting a lot more coverage from the color correction. And now you can tell when placing on the right hand side, there is a peek through from my dark circles under my eyes. Now that's not hyperpigmentation, that's just life. I feel like the areas you can tell the least is where my forehead is, the discoloration there. It's not as evident as the other areas of my face, so that's like the least area you can tell in terms of this whole color correction video. So I'm just adding some more Fix Plus, and I'm just going to go in and blend the concealer. And like I said, again, the left hand side is the color corrected side. So you can tell even as I'm putting on blending in, the concealer, that I probably could have used just a tad bit more of color correction, but it actually is doing a pretty good job than normal with covering my dark circles. And then now when you see the comparison with the right blended out, you can definitely see that there is a difference. So you can kind of see a darker, I would say like a grayish kind of, not black, but like a darker area under my eye in comparison to the left hand side. Now, next thing I'm going to do is compare it with powder. So once powder is applied, because when you start to layer your makeup, the less you notice like scars and pigmentation and whatnot. Obviously, why most of us do makeup is to hide those flaws. But for me, I always typically thought I kind of got away with most of it being hidden, but you can definitely tell that the color correction does make a difference. So I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder here. I forgot to mention that. And I'm just going in and blending it in with a beauty blender, and you can definitely see that there is a difference. It's very subtle. It's not huge, like it's not crazy huge, but you can tell on the left hand side the difference than the right hand side, which has no color correction. And then the areas that probably did not get noticed that much that I did not mention, oh, there you go, with my circle, is around my mouth, actually, the discoloration, which I can tell when I wear lipstick. So the right hand side does not have color correction. You can tell it is quite a bit darker than the left hand. All in all, it's pretty much a more flawless finish. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope this helped you decide whether you want to get into the world of color correcting or not. Bye, loves.